My son has actually run away from home just one time.
I know for sure that my son run away from Elizabeth twice. The first time they were at a gas station, he got out of the car and ran away from her. Another time he ran away and he hid in the woods. He called me crying, very upset that his mother had hit him. He was tired of living there and he ran away and he hid in the woods. And I said, son, if you're afraid, call 911.
My son told them he did not want to live with me, he wanted to live with his dad. The police brought him back home. My heart says Brian put him up to it, had him believing they'd be able to go back to Brian's house.
I've not encouraged him to run away. I have told my son that if he is ever in a situation where he feels threatened or that he may be harmed, to get out of there.
Well, Brian and Elizabeth's 14-year-old son says he hates living with his mother and says he's sick and tired of her trying to get his dad thrown in prison.
Since the beginning, I told you not to fight in court.
I do not like living with my mom. I feel like I have not bonded with my mom. Most of the time, I do not get along with my mom. I talk bad to her. She grounds me for some stupid reason. One time, she grounded me from talking to my dad. Like, she took my phone away from me.
What do I do that is so bad that makes me a bad parent?
Try to take my other parent away from me.
My mom betrayed me. She's trying to get my dad out of my life. She had my dad arrested. She said there was a laser pointed right at her. She wasn't even outside. And then my dad was FaceTiming me and showed me that he was miles and miles away from me. I want to live with my dad. I want to have it like it used to be, living with him, having friends come over just about every weekend. I love it. My relationship with my dad is legit. TV show, father and son, like an honest, true life.
Do you have any questions for me?
I just, I wish that I'm sure we don't have time, but I wish I could elaborate on this other conspiracy. It's trying to make me the bad guy here.
What do you take responsibility for?
Well, I lost my cool in that conversation. Maybe I should not have talked to him about, when he was asking me questions about that. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes. My ultimate goal is, my main concern is my son.
Do you have any questions for me?
I do. My question is, what can I do to be better so that I'm not affecting my son in a negative way? Because I know I've made a lot of bad decisions and I know I've made mistakes.
Yeah, so what are they?
Well, for one, I signed the paper away to give away my rights. I did that thinking that I was bringing him peace, but I didn't. I'm also talking to him about his dad in a way that I thought was beneficial, but it's not. I see that in those recordings. And I've given him a mother that, I've been the type of mother that's made decisions that most kids would look at as a negative sign. And I don't want him growing up thinking, why was I so bad that my mother didn't love me? Or why was I so bad? Or what was wrong with me? I don't want to do that. I don't want him to think that I've done something that put him in those positions. And so I need to do better. And I need to know what to do better so that he and I can have a positive relationship.